Hi, all new spot welder. What is the name? Kerpu. Portable spot welder from AliExpress. Another model. What is excited about them is that they're not expensive, and the cost of this one is about $40. That's all. So let's see what we have. Charging cable, this tool, and of course the nickel strip. So let's see. Okay, so this is of course the electrode of the welding, and they are unisolated, I think, and there is two high current connector to the device. This is probably to clean the tip after using it. It catch a lot of dirt and you need to clean after the welding. So this is nice, and a nickel strip. I don't know what is the size of this. What is matter is the thickness, and the thickness is not 0.2, it's maybe 0.1 millimeter, so it's not a big problem to weld such nickel strips. And the machine itself, so there is a manual that you know that I never read, and beside the manual there are the two contacts on the top. This is nice. Usually they're on the side. You can see we have here two port. Probably this is power out, USB power out. This is the charging port, USB type C. Probably this is the on off button, and this is the welding power. Almost sure about it. And written okay, output voltage 4.2, output current 650 amp. I'm doubt about it, and it will charge at 5 volt, 2.1 amp, and output, yes, so this is USB output, 5 volt, 2.4 amp, and the capacity of the internal battery is 9000 milliamp hour. This can be, of course, it's depend on the side and the manufacturer. So let's power it up. But which button? This is adjusting switch machine. So this is the power on. Interesting. Usually it's on the side, but here I had to read the manual, and then we can see the temperature, and maybe I can change it from Chinese. Not sure about it. Yeah, you can change the Chinese language. Okay, so I was able to change the language. By the way, it is not written in this manual, so what you should do is press this button on the top and on the sides together, and then it's like magic, is changing to English. So if you are with the problem, this is what you should do. What you can see here is that you have a gear, and the gear is changeable by pressing on the button here and on the button on the side. This is after the point you will see 4, so 4.1, 2, 3, and this will change the delay between the pulses. So it is from 5 seconds to half seconds, with jump off every half seconds. So now it's time to do the real test. I will take just a strip and try to weld it to itself or to another strip. Let's see. This is thicker than the ones that came with it, but let's work with it and see how it goes. So I will cut it, and now I will try to weld two parts. So now it's time for the real test. it's very interesting to see that the probes are not isolated between them. And the first thing I will do is, of course, put some isolation on the tips. So let's see. Time to test. And it is doing something. So we can see the delay. I can feel the smell. And now I will take to the highest gear to see the change. And hopefully you can see it. I will move it to maybe less reflection. We try. So this is a problem. This is a nickel strip. Yes, this is surely higher current rate. And I have to admit, working, wow, it's hot because the two metals are very short, and yeah, it is doing the work, and it looks like a nice machine. Okay, so the name is CarePro, and I will leave a link from where I bought it, and yeah, this is working. Sorry about all the reflection. I understand that it is a little hard to see it. Maybe I will change the camera angle so we will have less reflections. Yeah, maybe I will put my body like this, so as you can see, and let's do the delay shorter one. Half seconds I think is the minimum. So if I put 1 second, so by the way, the probes getting hot because I'm on the maximum gear, and if you apply many pulses, wow, it gets hot. You cannot, let's say, touch it for a long time when using the high gear. By the way, here it is not getting hot, it's just on the tips. So anyway, we'll need to put an isolation. Maybe there is an isolation. Sorry. There is an isolation here, you can see. Yeah, it is not doing a pulse. So we have an isolation, but it is transparent, so I actually didn't see it. Just see it now on the end of the cable. So almost you cannot see it. So overall, very nice. I indeed recommend. It is at least good as my other spot welders. That's all. Thank you and bye.